Okay, so you guys might be wondering, that's a weird audio thing's issue. What am I doing back in the jungle? And I should be inside the bunker where there's an alarm going off. Well, I'm going to tell you why. That's because I've been playing the game for 2 or 3 hours now while streaming instead of recording, and I've saved multiple times, and this is the last free save that I have from a long time ago, so this might be able to speed up the process. So what I'm gonna do is level skip to the level I need to be, and then go to where the closest last save that I have to continue off my playthrough. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick movie edit here in a second, and blam, I'm gonna be in the next scene. Shazam! And we're back after numerous level skips, quite a few of them. I'm finally back to where I need to be. Oh, this is deja vu all over again. I don't think anything attacks you up to a certain point, so I really don't need guns, but just for flares and whatnot, I'm gonna go ahead and do the weapons and items code, which is L2, R2, R2, L2, 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 R2, L2, R2, R2, L2, 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 R2, L2, L2, R2. So I've pretty much explored all of this already, which is crazy on my end. So I kind of already know what to do. At least I don't have to go around and, figure out. At the beginning of this adventure, you go into that room, it's pretty much empty. And then I came over here. I jumped to that ledge onto that one thinking I was cheating, but it's not cheating. And this is because if you go here and climb this fancy ladder-like thing, you end up in the same area, which using my jumping techniques I was able to get here, so I mean it really doesn't matter. But I do... well, I don't want it. I already got it, so it's no waste of time. You could jump on that pillar, pick up that save crystal, and rocket, which I'm not interested in. I've already done it once on a previous playthrough. It kind of sucks that I was streaming. I don't even know if anybody was watching. I was just playing. There's a lot of moon symbols in this area. Just to be safe. I'm gonna save right there. Just so I have a point of reference. This kind of really sucks, to be honest. Okay, so that switch activated this door right here. I don't know if y'all saw it or not. There's this creepy key. Super creepy. Very ominous. Anyway, you take that key and you go over here. There's water right there. I don't know why there's water, but it's warm so you don't take damage, so it's kind of weird. Because technically we're underground. The Uli key. Lots of creepy noises going on here. When I was playing this originally, I was like, it kind of reminds me of the guy who got the first, not the first coastal, but in the first part of the game, where he's telling everybody to be quiet. He's just hearing voices. Anyways, that just kind of reminded me of that. And that's that gate I was just held up by. That just kind of brings it up so you can come back and forth. I thought this was weird. I really can't do anything with it. It's just an opening. Okay, no, this switch makes those buttons appear. I feel like I'm missing one. Okay, that's where we just came from. I feel like I'm missing one. There's another lever that makes did we pull this one already? No slider there. I know that's where we came from, right? Right? Yeah, because we took the ladder, came through here. Pulled that lever. I'm missing a lever because there's one that makes a ladder appear. Where am I missing it? So much for knowing what to do, right? Oh, I see. How do I get over there? Okay, I remember I stumbled upon that by accident. The first playthrough I fell and that's how I got there. Okay. Yeah, I was messing around here and I fell and I'm like, oh, and then there's the switch. And there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, for the life of me, this next puzzle is very difficult. At first, I thought you had to go by the middle, which was the two matchups. So what I would do is, see there's two ox. Since there's two ox, I would go by the bottom plate and press the one with the ox on it. And then I would come back to this one, the second one. I would see the two birds. And I would come back and press the one with the birds. Oh, that's fish, I'm sorry. The birds on it. So then I'll go back to the third one. It's got two plants. So then I would come back to this one, which has got the plant on the bottom. Doing all that didn't work. So my second method was, okay, let's go from the bottom, which is the plant, and we'll go with the two matching ones. You know, just switch it up basically. So the first one would be two plants, and I would hit this one right here. Look at the bottom plate would be the two fish. I would come and press this button with the fish, and then right there has the ox. I would come all the way back and press the button with the two oxes. Okay, all that's incorrect. After that, I decided to comb all the way back through where I just came from. I looked all around the area, behind the pillars, on the ceilings, on every wall. Maybe they tell you what the pattern is. Nope, that's not the pattern. Looked up online because I gave up after too much searching. The trick is you have to press 1, 2, and 5. And I try to make a logic of 1, 2, and 5, which is insane. And the only thing I could come up with is you're basically doing a food chain. At the top of the food chain, there's man. Man eats the ox, or bulls, or cow, and cows eat grass, which is plants. So that checks out. Then man eats birds, and birds eat fish. You know, like seagulls and eagles and hawks. Makes sense. Top of the food chain again. Man eats plants. Plants eat cow. As far as I know, plants do not eat cow. The only logical way is for a dead animal, you know, rotting in the ground, and the plants absorb the nutrients that way over time. But just in general, there's not a plant big enough to eat a cow, so that's not a good button. That button is false. And we have man at the top of the food chain again. Man eats fish. Fish eat bird. I have no idea if there's a fish big enough to eat a bird, so we're not even going to go with that one. And I fell. So I'm just going to go ahead 1 and then 2 and explain the last one. Okay, this one is man eats bird, and birds eat grass, or, you know, plants and seeds and berries and whatnot. So that kind of checks out. Anyway, that finally opens up this gate so I can continue on. And if you haven't noticed, you can see a glowing plate right there. At first I tried going down and jumping across the bridge, but you don't. The trick is to go for the save crystal. That's the trick. As far as I know. Okay, then you climb up here, which took me forever to find this ledge. And then you just jump over there. Now there is an invisible block. You can see it right there, and you could jump to it. The bees are coming right back out. I don't want to fight them. Supposedly there's a way you can go and fight the bees, but I'm not worried. I think it's just a secret, so I'm not going over there. And over here there's a med kit. The walls are pretty much infinite. I figured out there's a... I tried going over there, I couldn't figure out a way. But I did find the back entrance of this cave. Which leads me to right here. Actually, I should have just loaded up the spot where I was just at, so I'm just gonna redo that real quick. So... Okay, now I'm back off where we left, so... I'm gonna go ahead and continue on. Oh, these guys are strong. Oh, he's still alive. So I thought that was pretty insane, these giant monsters with claws and scorpion tails that shoot fire at you is kind of weird. So I'm right here. Might as well make a save over that one, just in case I've got to do any of this over again. I think I'm gonna go here because I think I missed something. So I might as well redo it, you know. Whoa! I just kind of like glitched through the wall. That was weird. I didn't jump, but he's dead. Just kind of like Olympian style. Whoops. I believe the third monster is the only monster that has the switch in this little room. Yeah. Oh, we just regular jump it. Yeah, you just regular jump. I found out the hard way. And there's this fun, crazy room. Don't know where that is. I wonder if it's back here. I'm gonna pause the video for a moment. So apparently that's a time switch. I don't know where it is, but I'm thinking that should be the last one you have to try using. That doesn't lead anywhere. If I remember correctly, you can make this jump. We got to get that bottom one right there to come up. Okay. Yeah, the one now it should be good to go. Okay, I think there's one down here. Take more fall damage again. No, I was incorrect. So you gotta get that switch, because that's actually a ladder bridge. Hold on. Okay, that was my brother calling me. How did I do this last time? I haven't tried, but I don't think you can make this jump. But I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah. If I remember correctly, I think I had to flip that one right there to get that. That center one to flip up. No, it wasn't that one. Okay. So I'm gonna reflip it just in case. Yeah, it's the one I need. Oh, this is fantastic. That damn wasp trying to kill me. Thanks, Scout. Be gone. I normally just cheat and then go down. Oh, there's some water. It doesn't lead anywhere. This gate's open. That's all that matters. So a big scary monster should come out one of these tunnels over here. And more wasps continue to fly out the top of that thing. Oh, you still hit me. Should be another monster over here. There's a key around here somewhere. Not there. Where's this darn key at? There's water here, but if I remember, it doesn't go anywhere specifically. No, it doesn't go anywhere. Here's the key. Another creepy Ulu key. Normally the bees chase me. I don't know why they weren't chasing me. I'm gonna hold on to the Ulu key and do that at the very last. The difficulty spikes after this pretty high. It's the mud room. Okay, so that makes sense. You go through these rooms. Okay, so what about the ones that came out of it from earlier? That's kind of weird. This one's pretty easy. Let me see where I'm at time-wise. Alright guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. When I pick back up the game, I'm gonna do the... I guess this is the Earth Zone or Earth Mask or something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that next. It kind of sucks that I was just streaming for 2-3 hours without having my actual recording. I mean, I got it back now. I had to. The thing that took the most time, I want to say, is going back mid-game from a past save and being able to level skip. So that took quite a while. That really sucks. The good news is I don't have to edit a lot of the game where I'm trying to figure stuff out from the very beginning. Previously, I went through, I think right there, the fire to get the fire mask, and I got the earth mask, and so I mean I kind of know what to do. I kind of went backtracking, thinking that area I just came out of was supposed to give me a mask, but it doesn't. It gives you the key, and I think you have to save that for the very last after you get all the masks. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. It's a little bit shorter video than usual, but I don't want to leave the weekend without posting anything at all, so I'm gonna go ahead and post what I have. Maybe throughout the week I'll try to get some footage, you know, go through here and then have it ready by hopefully Friday. Kind of sucks. I should have checked and made sure everything was recording. I accidentally hit stream, so that's my fault you know, on my part. But I mean, hopefully you guys are enjoying the video. I think this game's almost up, and I'm still looking for stuff to play. I saw suggestions for, what was it, Days Gone By. I really don't want to restart the game. I mean, I could, and then, like I did here, restart it, reach the point where I actually last know. I don't know if that'll work. Because, is that a one save game, or can you have multiple saves? I might have to look into that. I might just restart the game altogether, or I might choose another, you know, story narrative game. I got a few in mind. I'll post it sometime here in the future, but hope you guys are enjoying the videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.